When I filmed this, it was a really rough anxiety day. Watching this, I realized that I am not my usual self. But I'm going to upload it anyways and show you guys. My posture's off, my demeanor's off, but I still want to share my favorites with you. Please enjoy. Howdy guys, welcome back to BadWolfBobbi, and today I'm going to talk about my planner favorites and what you need to plan with. And first of all you need to plan is a pen or a pencil and a planner. And you don't actually even need a fancy planner. Heck, you don't even need a planner. You can use a journal and bullet journal, a notebook, bullet journal, or just list style plan. I mean, you could get bullet journal style or regular style planning in a traveler's notebook. This is a B6 traveler's notebook from the Planner Society. But all you really need to plan is a pen or a pencil and a planner. But in my years of planning, I've come across some favorites. I use an Erin Condren as my planner. I have for the past 3 years. This is my current Erin Condren planner. It is July 2019 through June 2020. It has the cover on it right now that came in the summer seasonal surprise box. I do like felty paper clips. This one has my name on it. I will link the shop down below if it's still available on Etsy. But none of this is necessary. What I'm going to talk about from now on is just my favorites that I like to use when planning. I took tabs from the Planner Society kits of the past. Well, I've been a Planner Society subscriber since November of 2017, so since then, but I think from the past year, and I covered up all the neutral tabs because I have a neutral with different Planner Society tabs and used stickers for the months. That just made me happier. As you can see, I like felty paper clips. I've already talked about that. My week and month markers are tabs from the Planner Society. Same thing from the notes. Those are all things that make it easier. You don't have to have them. I guess I don't have to keep saying you don't have to have it. All you have to have is a pen and paper. Or your phone, if you're really... I did take the pocket out of last year's and use the large foil clip they used to send and put it in the back. Another hack that I really like is the now really popular adhesive pockets, to put them on the back of the pocket so you can hold smaller stuff. Like I hold stamps and return address labels. And I have one on the front holding down a narrow list pad. The next thing that is a recent fall in love with in the planner world. Everybody talks about mild liner highlighters. And I'm like, oh, a highlighter's a highlighter. Okay, no, these are totally different. They're not fluorescent. They're not going to blind you out. They're amazing. I bought I think it's 16 pack, I'm not sure. I use 12 of them and color coding my months. For like Bill's do, the boys, if it's a single boy, like color coding my monthly spread. Love them. They're amazing. They're muted colors. They don't like blind you out. And I have labeled them so I know my color coding, and I have a key in the front of my planner. I'm a super nerd. Another thing I love is tape whiteout. I've used this since, okay, not my early planning days because I've been a planner girl since junior high, but since my pretty planning days, I like the Whiteout Minis by Bic. So you probably heard other planner girls talk about undo. I get mine on Amazon. It makes it where you can take a sticker up without ripping up the paper, and then you can re-stick it. This stuff is magic. It's totally worth the investment. This is my second bottle. I had like this much left in my first bottle, but my husband took it upstairs for his stuff. I don't know what he's using it for, but I think it's for the 3D printer. So I have always liked pens. Always liked and collected pens since like I was a little girl. And I got allergy shots. My doctor's office would hold back pens from the drug sales reps that came in that they thought I would like. And they would give them to me. So I've always liked pens. So these are my current favorite pens. They live in my favorite pen cup, which is a cat. I got it at Marshall's. As you can see, I have a thing for the Erin Condren dual tip markers. They are amazing. They live on one side. And then my other favorite pens live over here. So I have a Papermate Inkjoy multi-pen. I don't know where I found this. I found it somewhere in Illinois, like a random store. I have one of the Simply Gilded subscription pins because I'm a Simply Gilded subscriber. A gift from my friend Cry. It says the more you nope, and then it has like the NBC star. And then some fine tip Sharpies for the Cad Michael stickers. And then just like some Inkjoy pens, and then my favorite pen gem. It's the rainbow purple. It does have a scratch on the barrel, but I don't care. And then I wanted to try out the friction highlighters. So those are some of my favorite pens. Now stickers. I love stickers, but I'm still a white space planner at heart, like checklist. Love checklists. So I love printable checklists that I can print off more. So Carolina Planner Girl has cat-shaped checklist. She has like 2 different designs, I think. This is one of them. I bought them both. This is a newer sheet, as you can tell. Use the heck out of these. Love checklists in my planner. I also love printable stickers. Carolina Planner Girl has a lot of printables. I like hers, but my favorite shop is probably Glam Bunny Prints. I have a bunch of her kits and a bunch of her stuff, but this is like the one that I printed the most sheets of. It's her YouTube stuff. It says film, edit, upload, and then it has like these for I use them for when a video goes live. I really enjoy Glam Bunny Prints. But my all-time favorite sticker, use them all the time, have bought multiple packs of, are the Avery color coding dots. I recently found these like pastels and metallic ones. These are awesome. The squares are probably my favorites though, and the squares are repositionable, and then the good old circles. And then Polished Patterns makes miniature D20s, and if you know me at all, you know that these get used a lot. So I like washi, both decoratively and functionally. I found these after seeing somebody had them on Instagram. I went on Etsy and found them. They say rescheduled and canceled. I will link the Etsy shop down below. I've had them probably 2 years and still have a lot left of each. You just gotta roll out a little bit, cut it. It is amazing. And then a gift from a friend was some D&D washi. That is awesome. Super excited about that. So I have a thing for Simply Gilded's bows. But I only have a thing for 10 millimeter and 5 millimeters. I have a few 15 millimeters, but most of the time if I buy a set, I gift my 15 millimeters to the same friend who gave me these, or I sell them, but mostly I gift them. I prefer skinnier washi. It's just more my aesthetic. But that is my favorite washi probably is Simply Gilded. I do have a lot of TPS washi being a subscriber. A lot of hers is florals. I like some of the prints, but they're not like my all-time favorite. My all-time favorites are probably Simply Gilded's ombre style. Or Simply Gilded's white metallic bows. She did the Color of Love collection, and then there's some like bronzy ones. But those are all of my planner favorites. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. See you next time.